Welcome to tonight's game. We have Avonlea Thunder in black versus Weyburn Red Wings in white. It's the last regular season game for Avonlea. Well, Elijah, Michael, Liam out there on forward. Jay and Dawson on defense. Michael fires this in. Goalie plays that to the corner. Michael, the pass out front, broken up. Elijah chips that back. Weyburn's captain grabs it. Shoots it wide. Vance with a save. It's loose in front. Michael grabs it, chips it up to the blue line, gets it out. Tatum breaks that up. Tatum with the shot, goes wide of the net. Tatum, Brendan, Kevin out there. Cash and Corbett on defense. Cash fires a puck in. Cash the shot off of Tatum. Puck is intercepted by Elijah. Weekly backhands this into the zone. It's going to be picked up by Weyburn, but nice checking by Keaton to steal that puck back. Puck's going to be cleared back to Cash. Pass up to Keaton. Keaton off the stick to Elijah. Cash up to Porter. Porter with the shot. It's going to go in. Weyburn goalie's going to have to make a play on that. Michael steals it, gets the shot away, but it's deflected. He got his stick lifted as he was shooting, I think. Jay with the shot from the points blocked. Michael steals it though, keeps it in. Pass over to Liam. Liam couldn't get that onto his forehand in time. Pass stolen by Michael. Tatum might get a chance here. Nope, goes off his stick over to Liam. Michael steals it, takes a shot. It's going to go high over the net. We'll have our first whistle of the game. Elijah, Brendan, Kevin out there on forward, Dawson and Jay on D. Brendan with a chance. Shots deflected out of play. Elijah wins that face-off back to Jay. But hops his stick and goes out of the zone. Kevin across over to Elijah. Offside will be the call. Brendan, Kevin, Cash, and Corbett on D. Brendan just fails to grab that puck. Corbett fires this in. Corbett grabs it, fires it all the way into Weyburn zone. Weyburn's going to bring this into Avonlea zone. Cash poke checks it away from him. Puck goes out to Tatum. Up to Porter. Porter across to Tatum. Tatum with the shot is blocked. Number 7 for Weyburn circling the net. Pass out front. Vance with the blocker save. Carrying it out for Avonlea. Jay up to Keaton. Keaton across to Elijah. Offside will be the call. Michael grabs it. Pass across to Elijah. Elijah loses control, fires it back in. Michael's got it in front. Loose. We'll have a whistle here. Gonna stop the clock. Oh, he didn't start it? Okay. Okay. That's why my clock was out. Michael the shot. Hit along the boards. The Weyburn player absorbs it. Loses control at the last second though. Pass up to Michael from Elijah. Michael the slap shot. Glove save by the goalie. Tatum, Kevin, Brendan out there on forward. 13:34 remaining in this first period. Brendan tries passing out. Doesn't connect with anyone. It's going to clear the zone. Dawson backhands it in. Goes back to Jay at the point. Jay with the shot. Goalie makes a save. He will hold that for a face-off. Elijah, Keaton, Porter out there on forward. Keaton strips that puck away. Oh, he lost his glove. Puck goes out to Jay at the point. Jay with the shot. It's going to go over the net. Elijah with the puck. Circling. Fires this in. Keaton with a deflection. Or that was Porter with the deflection. Tatum, Michael, Liam out there on forward. Michael steals that puck in the corner. He bounces it off the boards with the Weyburn forward, grabs it. Cash steps up, holds it in. Pass. No, he's going to skate with this. He's got room. Cash with the shot. Glove save by the goalie. Michael wins that battle and fires that puck back into Weyburn's zone. Chips it into the Weyburn zone. Michael up to Liam, Liam back to Michael. Michael chips it by the D-man. Tatum's got a loose puck, shoots, and we have a goal. Tatum snuck that one in 5-hole, I believe. Elijah, Brendan, Kevin out on forward here. Pass up to Kevin, cross to Elijah. Elijah loses control of that. Puck's chipped up along the boards to Brendan. Jay flips that over to himself. Weyburn with a shot high above the net. Slap shot from the point goes wide. Elijah gathers it up, loses control, but Kevin gets it. We're going to have offside. Keaton back to Cash. Cash pass gets intercepted. Porter over to Keaton. Tatum steals that. Pass out front. Porter just fails to connect. Porter's got to clear the zone. That was offside. Keaton dumps that all the way into the Weyburn zone. Steps in front of his man, knocks him off the puck. Tatum might have a puck here. Nope, bounced over his stick. Cash is going to gather up. He's going to have some room to go in. Passes over to Keaton. Keaton's, the puck bounced over Keaton's stick. He's going to fire around. Elijah gathers it up. gathers up the loose puck. Going out front. Loose in front. Jay with it. Shooting from the point. Blocker save. It's up in the air. I think Weyburn's going to get a penalty here. Two minutes for hooking. Avonlea will be on the power play here. We'll have Tatum, Brendan, Michael out there with Dawson and Elijah on defense. Elijah turns behind the net, passes up to Dawson. Dawson back to Elijah. Elijah stopping at the blue line. Pass across to Dawson. Elijah pass up to Brandon. Brandon shipping this into Tatum. Back to Dawson. Tatum with it. Back to Michael. Tatum with the back again. Chips to Michael. Back to Dawson at the point. Dawson with a shot. Nobody's screening. Goalie will kick that to the corner. Tatum with it. Pass out front, broken up. Pass back to Dawson at the point. Dawson with the shot. Tatum with the deflection. Goalie's going to make the save. Elijah, Keaton, Porter out there on forward. Face-off win back to Cash. Cash with a shot, kick saved by the goalie. Corbett dumps it in. It's going to be fired all the way down. Pass up to Keaton. Elijah wins that race to that puck. Pass out front to Keaton. Keaton with the shot. It's going above and in. High sticking will be the call. High sticking. They did score, but it was high sticking. What's that? They scored, but then it got called back because of high sticking. Vance is gonna have to play that. Pass over to Cash. Cash up to Brandon, right up the middle. Just failed to connect. Tatum bringing it. Gets poke checked. Puck's gonna go to center ice. Cash cross over to Dawson. Cash with a nice poke check to block that shot. Tatum's got a head of steam coming in. Pass out front. Doesn't connect with Brendan. Brendan back to Dawson at the point. Dawson with a shot. Goes wide. Jay off the boards back to, Brendan off the boards back to Tatum. Jay's got it. Jay with the shot. Rebound. We got a goal. be a goal by Brendan. Cash off the boards. Up to Elijah, and Elijah back to him. It's Michael out there now. Elijah back over to Michael. Michael gains his own. Out to Elijah. Elijah chips towards the net. The goalie's going to make a save. We will have a face-off. Elijah wins that draw over to Michael. Michael tries to chip it in. He's going to, just about held it in at the blue line, but it went by him. Cash off the glass and back in. Porter across to Cash. Cash up to Liam. Elijah loses control of that. Jay flips that out of play. We'll have a whistle. 4:22 remaining in this first period. Tatum, Brendan. That's the save. Goes out to Dawson. Chips us up. On Keaton's side.
Come on, Keaton! Come on, Keaton! Take it away!
Shot goes wide of the net. 4 minutes remaining in this period. Jay with it. Jay with the shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Tatum, Brandon, Keaton out there. Dawson and Jay on D. Keaton in their battle in the three Weyburn players causes a turnover. Pass out front, intercepted by Tatum. Tatum with the shot, glove saved by the goalie. Elijah, Michael, Kevin out there. Kevin steals it. Michael's going to keep it in. Backhands this into the corner. It's going to be picked up by Kevin. Kevin chips it across to Elijah. Elijah backhands this out front, misses both Kevin and Michael. Elijah chips this along the boards. Weyburn's chipping along boards where Cash is. He's going to hold it in. Goes back to Michael. Michael with the shot. Glove save. Looked surprised that it was in his glove. Good save. Tatum, Liam, Brandon. Dawson fires this back into Weyburn's zone. Dawson backhands that in. Brendan just about got a chance there. Dawson off the glass. Brendan, or Jay grabs that. Liam gaining the zone, chipping it all the way in. Got an interference penalty, I bet you, coming up against Weyburn. Avonlea has a power play here. Tatum, Brendan, Michael out and forward. Dawson and Elijah on D. No. Is he not there? So Elijah's got a sweet stick in his bag. Tatum with it. Gaining his own. He's got Brendan in front. Pass out front to Brendan's broken up. Elijah with it behind the net. Passes over to Tatum. Tatum dumps this puck all the way in. Going to be held in at the point by Dawson. Dawson back over to Michael. Michael to Brendan. Brendan has it. Brendan taking a step in. Backhand. Tries shorthand side. Doesn't get in. Minute left in the power play.
Come on. Right there.
Michael with the shot. Loose rebound.
Right there. Come on, guys.
Elijah holds it in. Takes a shot. We'll have a penalty, or a power, or not a penalty, I mean, not a power play. A penalty coming up for both teams here. Elijah, Brendan, Michael out there on forward.
Come on, guys. One right there. Come on.
Weyburn's going to get a chance here. Cash drives his player into the boards.
Take it away.
Elijah gathers it up. Pass up to Brendan. That'll be the end of the period. 12 seconds left in this power play. Looks like we're getting a flood. Getting a flood this period. I don't know if we'll get one between the second and third then. Welcome back for the second period. I'm not sure what happened to the clock here. There it is. We got 12 seconds left in this power play for Avonlea. We got Elijah, Brandon, Kevin out there on forward. Puck goes up to Brandon. Brandon chips it by his man, gets it into the zone. Weyburn's going to get a chance to clear it. They'll dump it all the way down. Vance will play it behind the net. Kevin just about stole that. Vance is going to steer that to the corner. Pass intercepted. Elijah up to Brandon. Brandon can't quite gather that up. Puck's going to clear the zone. Weyburn's going to have to dump it back in. Jay gathers it up. Weyburn cross ice pass. Liam gathers it up, chips it up to Keaton. Keaton with a chance, fires it towards the net, just a little wide. Cash is going to gather that up. Takes a shot, deflected by Liam. Weyburn's going to get this out. Dawson backhands this over to Liam. Liam up to Keaton. Michael up off the boards and out of the zone. Cash off the boards hard and out of the zone. Michael chips this in. Gonna chase it down. Shot from the point. Kick save. Brennan gathers up the rebound. Pass back to Porter. Porter backhands it back into Brandon. Brennan's gonna get a chance here, going through the middle. Firing it towards the net. It's loose. Rebound for Kevin. Going to steer to the corner. Porter passes out front to Kevin. Kevin with a chip. Can't get it in the net. Gets knocked down. Goalie is going to hold that for a face-off. Elijah, Liam, Michael out on forward. Weyburn chips this by. Vance is going to play that to the corner. Porter up to Liam. Liam chips it up to Elijah. Elijah goes off the boards, back to himself. He's going to get it anyways. Elijah with the 5-hole goal. That'll make it 3-0 in favor of Avonlea. We have Tatum, Brendan, Keaton out there on forward. Brennan bringing it in. Backhands this into the corner. It's going to be grabbed by Tatum. Oh, it goes off of the ref's skate, actually. Goes out to Dawson at the point with a shot. Goes through the goal. Oh, we had a loose puck. Whistled down for a face-off. (16:22). Tatum, Keaton, Brendan out there on forward. Jay and Dawson on D. Brendan flips this around to Keaton. Keaton battling down below the line. Kicks it over to Brendan. Brendan chips it along the boards, keeps control of it. Weyburn scrambling here. Keaton steals it back again. Puck's fired down. It's in Jay's skates. Tatum gathers it up. It's going wide. Icing's waved off. Puck goes out to Elijah. Elijah with the shot. Glove save by the goalie. Elijah, Michael, Kevin out there. Puck to Kevin. Cash at the point. Waiting a split second before he shot. Puck bounces out in front. Getting picked up by Michael behind the net. Michael chips this behind the net. Elijah gathers it up. Pass out front to Kevin. Kevin with the shot. He flips it over the net. Kevin with it at the blue line, makes a move, takes a shot, it's partially blocked. Michael grabs it now. Pass across to Elijah. Elijah can't get the shot away. Elijah back to Porter at the point. Porter with the shot from the blue line. It's blocked. Porter dumps this in. Cash with it. Cash up to Elijah. Elijah fires this in. He's going to go for a line change. Liam with it. Loses control. Goes out to Cash. Cash fires this back into Weyburn zone. Should probably start the clock here. Jay up to Tatum. It's going to be intercepted but bobbled. Weyburn had it. Brendan going wide on his D-man. He's got him. Chips it. Goalie makes a save. He will hold that for a face-off. .33 remaining in the second period. Elijah, Keaton, Michael out there. Goes over to Keaton's side. Elijah has it. Pass out front. Broken up. Elijah over to Keaton. Doesn't get to him. It's intercepted. Nice play by Dawson. Michael grabs a loose puck. He's got some speed. He's got the D-man deked. Bobbles at the last second. He was trying to get a pass out to Keaton. He's got Brendan with him. Pass it from Brendan, and it's in.
Boys on fire.
It'll be 4-0 in favor of Avonlea now. We have Tatum, Brendan, Kevin out there in forward. Cash and Porter on D. Brendan with a nice D. Takes a shot, blocker saved by the goalie. Brendan chips this into the corner. Cash holds it in, pinching. Brendan sidesteps his man. Brings it back to himself. Backhand. Just wide of the net. Porter with the shot from the point. Can't get it away. Cash making a nice defensive play. Vance is going to hold that for a face-off. Face-off in Avonlea's zone with 11-19. We have Elijah, Michael, Liam out there. Looks like Corbett's got skate issues. He hasn't been out since the first period. Pass up to Michael. Michael gains his zone. He's got Liam with him. Pass back to Elijah. Elijah with the shot. Goes wide of the net. Liam chips it back to Jay. Jay chips it up to Elijah. Elijah sidesteps his man, tries to chip it up to Michael. Michael's got a chance. We'll have a face-off here. .47 remaining in this period. Shot from the point. Dawson's shot just goes off the goalie and wide. Jay holds it in at the point. Nice play. Got a nice high shot going in. Might have icing here, maybe. It's going to be waved off. Weyburn dumps it in. It's going to be picked up by Dawson. Dawson flips this up. Brennan just got a chance. Jay steps up, partially breaks it up, but it goes right back to the Weyburn player. Brennan with a nice back check. Vance has to clear that back to the corner. Jay rings us around the boards for an icing. Both Tatum, Liam, Brendan out there. Face-off win back to Jay. Jay flips this over to Dawson. Dawson up to Brendan. Brendan's got it. He's chipping it up off the wards to Tatum. Gets it to the line, but no farther. Brendan flips this in. It's going to go out of play. Not sure if Brendan had something against the coaching staff there, but just about hit him in the head. Puck goes over to Keaton's side, can't gather it up. Gathers it now though. Gets it dumped into the Weyburn zone. Michael gathers it up. Gonna fire this off the boards. Be over to Keaton's side. Keaton passes it into Elijah, who hops off his stick. Keaton steps in, gets the puck back out to Cash. Cash walking across, puck goes off a shin pad and wide. Cash is gonna hold it in, takes a shot, it's blocked. Weyburn player goes down from blocking that shot. Tatum with it, pass over to Porter. Porter with a stretch pass to Kevin, goes off the boards, he gathers it up, chips it into the zone. We got ice, or offside. Tatum, Brendan, Kevin out there. Kevin gets bumped off the puck. Puck goes off the boards wildly. Dawson holds it in. Toe drag, no good on that one. Jay chips this up to Brendan. Tatum's gonna gather up. He's got Brendan with him, a 2-on-1. Tatum with the shot, goalie makes a save. Not sure when the change of goalies happened, but they have switched goalies. Elijah, Liam, Michael. Michael to shot. Saved and kicked to the corner. Elijah pass out front to Liam. Liam can't quite get it in. Shoots it wide. Porter holds it in. Can't hold it there. Cash is going to have to make a play on this. Cash with it. Gets it up to Elijah. Elijah up to Michael. Michael's got Elijah. It's a 2-on-0, or 2-on-2, I mean. Michael with the shot just wide of the net. Cash holds it in at the blue line. Or the shot by Liam. Rebound. Steered to the corner. Liam backhands this in. Elijah fires this back in. Cash pinching in the corner. Puck is held in by Tatum. Tatum with the shot. Blocker saved by the goalie, and it'll be played out of the rink. We'll have a whistle. Tatum, Brendan, Keaton out there. Pass across to Tatum, or Keaton. Keaton chipped it to Tatum, and then it's got intercepted. Weyburn dumps it all the way in. Gather up by Jay. Jay up to Keaton. Keaton chips this up to Tatum. Tatum pass out front to Brendan. Brendan with a nice toe drag and a score. That'll be 5-0 in favor of Avonlea. Weyburn with it, dumping it in the zone. Michael has it. Off the boards up to Elijah. Elijah tries to sidestep his man, but he can't get by him. Michael grabs it, fires this back in. Elijah passes out front. Goes to Cash at the point. Cash with a shot high above the net. Pass out front. Another pass over to Liam. Chance for Weyburn. Corbin with a nice play. I think it's his first shift back on after getting his skates fixed, I hope. Icing's waved off. 3:47 remaining in this period. Porter steals it, chips it out to Keaton. Keaton with the backhand goal! Keaton with a goal. Weyburn's short a player right now. Don't have enough men on the ice. There they go. Dawson off their glass. Takes a bad bounce off the stanchions. Jay dumps this puck all the way in. Puck's picked up by Keaton. Keaton knocks that puck away. Oh! Jay with a shot. Tatum chips this across. Keaton with another chance. He's got his second goal of the game. Elijah, Kevin, Brandon out there. Puck is chipped up to Brendan. Goes all the way back to Cash now. Cash off the boards, back up to Brendan. Elijah steals this. He's got one man to beat. He's around him. Tries a backhand. It's loose in front. Kevin can't get it. Corbett steps into his player, knocks him off the puck. Kevin chips this down the ice. We'll have icing. Nope, waved it off. Tatum gets knocked off the puck. Weyburn's got a chance here. Pass with a blocker save. Liam chips it out of the zone. Minute 30 remaining in this period. Corbett with it behind, passes up to Liam. Liam chips it up to Tatum, but it's intercepted. Corbett gathers it up. We'll have an offside. Jay with it. Passes over to Dawson. Dawson up to Keaton. Keaton off the boards to Elijah. 30 seconds remaining in this period. Jay with it at the blue line. Takes a shot, just a pinch wide. Like a pinch wide, like if you go to shake salt and the cap is off. Elijah with the rebound. Porter with the puck in his feet, he can't find it. Awesome hit, I think he's gonna get a penalty for that one. 8.6 seconds remaining. Getting a 4-minute head contact. I think it was 4. Avonlea dumps the puck down. This should do it for the period. Welcome back for this third period. Avonlea will be shorthanded for 3:51 here. Weyburn will have a power play. We have Elijah, Michael, Cash, and Corbett out there. Cash off the glass and down. Elijah causes a turnover. Michael just about stole it. Cash steals it at the blue line. Michael's going to fire it all the way in. Weyburn's bringing it in. Jay with a poke check. Tatum gathers it up, goes around the boards. Tatum passes across to Brendan. Brendan just fails to grab that. Tatum with it. Some pretty lazy skating out there from some players right now. They have a power play. Weyburn stretch pass, fails to connect. Cash fires us all the way back down again. Two minutes remaining in the penalty. Pass out front, goes off a skate. Shot, it's going to be cleared by Tatum. Tatum fires it all the way down. With a minute 40 remaining in the power play. Shot, Vance saves that one off his face mask. So the Weyburn's first shot on the power play here. We have Elijah and Keaton out there, Vance with another save. Elijah wins that draw over to Cash. Cash circles the net, should have a chance to ice it. Oh, fires it off of Keaton. Puck goes to the blue line. Keaton causes a turnover. Cash backhands us up. Elijah off the boards and out of the zone. Weyburn brings it in. Cash with it behind the net. Fires it off the boards and out. 34 seconds remaining in the power play. Tatum grabs the loose puck. Gonna chip it in behind the net. Loose in front, Tatum has it. Michael with a slap shot goes off of a Weyburn player. Takes another shot off the goalie and out of play. Seconds remaining in the power play. Jay with it, circling. takes a shot, blocker save, it's off his shoulder and just stayed out of the net. Back to even strength here. Porter steals it. Up to Liam, Liam up to Tatum. Tatum should be able to get around his man. He's gonna, oh, he fires, it goes off the or the linesman's skate. Michael with it. Circling, does a wraparound attempt. Nobody can get to it. Michael, the pass out front to Liam. Liam with a one-timer. It's going to go out of play. He's two. Are you going to interview him if he gets his third? Are you going to go interview him after the game if he gets his third? Elijah, Kevin, Brendan out there. Corbett with it at the blue line, takes a shot towards the net. Elijah with the rebound, and it's wide of the net. Number 7 for Weyburn, breaking in. Vance with 2 saves. Nothing in favor of Avonlea. 15 minutes remaining. We have Elijah, Kevin, Brandon out there. Dawson chips this over behind the net to Jay. Jay off the boards and down. Takes a wild bounce out to Brendan. Brendan pots it. Takes a fall at center ice. Dawson's pass is broken up, but it goes over to Keaton. Keaton gets it to the blue line. Jay can't hold it in. He's gonna have to fire it back to Dawson. Porter across the Tatum. Keaton with a shot. Pick save.
Try Keaton.
Keaton circling back, passing back to Corbett at the point. Corbett with the shot, deflected wide. Tatum passes back to Cash. Cash up to Tatum. Tatum off the boards. Doesn't quite connect with Keaton. Keaton steals it behind the net. Corbett stepping up to hold it in. Fires this towards the net. Elijah gathers up, pass across over to Liam. Liam pass back to Corbett. Corbett winds up, takes a slap shot a little wide of the net. Cash has to play this out of the zone. Pass over to Corbett. Corbett stepping in. Gaining the zone. Passes behind the net. Cash with a shot a little high. Corbett's going to gain the zone here. Loses control of it. Pass across. Intercepted. Liam with a nice poke check. Corbett across to Cash. Cash back to Corbett. Corbett across to Kevin. Kevin to Michael. Michael passes back to Kevin. Kevin with a chip. Goes wide of the net. Michael steals that. Pass back to Jay at the point. Jay winds up. Slap shot. Wide of the net. I think we'll have an icing here. If it goes all the way, we will. 11:47 remaining. Tatum, Brendan, Kevin out there.
He did so close. One more. I heard you boys cheering for it.
Puck goes back to Jay at the point. Jay with the shot. Goalie makes a save. Kevin with it. Can't get to it in time. It's going to be cleared around over to Dawson and it's chipped by him. Icing will be waved off. Kevin across to Brendan. Brendan chips it back. Jay's going to pick up the loose puck. Pass up to Tatum. Tatum takes a shot. It's going to go off of a player down to the backboards. Dawson steps in and holds it. Jay across to Tatum. Tatum back to Jay. Turnover. Vance is going to have to make a save. What's that? Chance for Weyburn. Corbett gets a stick on it. They didn't get much of a shot off. Beaten with the puck. Pass back to Corbett at the point. Corbett with the shot. Blocker save. Pass back to Corbett. Weyburn's getting a penalty here. 10-11 remaining. Tatum, Liam, Michael going forward. Puck goes back to Jay at the point. He can't gather it up. We got a breakaway for Weyburn. Be a goal for Weyburn. Short-handed. Pass across to Dawson or to Tatum. Tatum into Michael. Pass back to Michael. Michael lays his player out. Pass back to Corbett at the point. Corbett has to chip it to keep it in. Pass to Michael.
Come on.
Michael passed back to Corbett. Corbett had to just chip it in. It was stuck in his feet. Pass out front. Doesn't connect with anyone. Liam chips it up to Tatum. Tatum dumps it in. Weyburn fires it down. Under 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Pass up to Jay. Jay across to Elijah. Elijah going to the center. Pass back to Jay at the point. Jay walks the line, shoots just wide of the net.
Come on, score!
Jay up to Elijah off his stick. Brendan steals it, backhands it into the Weyburn zone. Puck is dumped back in. We're back to even strength here. Brendan with it. Gaining the zone. Chipping it in. Offside will be the call. Tatum, Keaton, Porter out there. Keaton dumps the puck in. Porter out front to Keaton, can't connect. Tatum with the shot, it's a goal. .707 remaining. Tatum, Keaton, Porter out there on forward. Tatum gains the zone. Drops it behind the net. Gathers it up loose. Keaton with it. Battling. Passes it out to Tatum. Tatum with the shot. Goes wide of the net. Dawson with the check. Pass up to Michael. Puck goes over to the boards. It's going to be picked up by Dawson at the point. He's going to shoot. It goes a little wide. Elijah dumps this in behind to Michael. Dawson was shot from the point. Kick saved by the goalie. Jay with the shot, deflected just down below the net. Wide of the net. Elijah passes out front. Pass is intercepted. Michael with it. Stepping forward, taking a shot, kick saved by the goalie. Michael gathers it up. Backhand up to Dawson. Dawson with a shot, Elijah with the deflection wide of the net. Weyburn's going to dump this all the way down. Icing will be waved off. Dawson's gaining the zone. Gets it below the line. Slap shot blocked by Dawson. Brendan steals this. Can't quite chip it by his man. Corbett turning. He's got Tatum along the boards. Gets it up to Kevin, goes by him. Tatum might steal this. Tatum with the shot, block. Brendan with the backhand. Got a penalty coming up. Weyburn picking up one. 3:33 remaining. Elijah, Keaton, Porter out there on forward. Keaton tries to make a pass back. It's intercepted by Weyburn, dumped all the way down. Vance wraps this around to Cash. Cash chips this up to Keaton. Keaton tries to chip it up to Elijah, can't quite get it there. Elijah with a move. Pass out front to Keaton, or to Porter. 1:31 remaining in the power play. 3:05 remaining in the game. Elijah gathers it up. Pass out front to Keaton. Can't quite gather it up. Keaton passes it over to Elijah. Elijah backhands out to Corbett. Porter with the tip. Doesn't go in. Keaton back to Corbett at the point. Corbett just about had it stole from him. Stretch pass up to Cash. Cash with a shot. Goalie makes a save. .210 remaining in this final period. Last regular season game for Avonlea. Pass up. Michael along the boards. Michael passes to Tatum. It's broken up. Off the glass. Weyburn's going to dump it back in. Back to even strength there. Jay up to Dawson. Dawson chips this all the way in with a minute 23 remaining in the game. Jay turning. Passes up to Michael. Michael into Kevin. Kevin back to Tatum. Tatum with the shot, blocker save. Under a minute remaining in this game. Elijah over to Corbett. Corbett chips this up to Kevin. 30 seconds remaining. Puck goes behind the net. 20 seconds remaining. Cash steps up, steals that, fires it, goes off the goalie's blocker. 10 seconds remaining. Elijah, Brandon, Kevin out there for this final face-off. Brennan passes out front, doesn't connect to anyone, pass back to Cash with 5 seconds left. Cash with the shot off of Kevin. That'll do it for this game. Make it a 9-1 final in favor of Avonlea. Thank you for tuning in. We'll have to see where the standings put us at the end of the regular season here when our first round starts.